Bhutan is known for its pristine and accommodating society. People are known to be friendly, helpful, and peace-loving. Foreigners look to Bhutan as a convalescent destination to experience peace and happiness. With fast urbanization, the Shangri-La-like image of the kingdom is eventually being eroded. Notable achievements are being overshadowed by anti-social and anti-compassionate acts. Youth-related problems, crimes, unemployment and corruption are dominating media headlines almost on a daily basis. Perhaps it is the side effects of the fast modernization.
I think there's a lack of recreational facilities for the youth to keep themselves engaged. And the other thing is employment opportunities, and job opportunities are so much centralized in the capital city.
Instead of emphasizing in urban areas, I think we should now focus on the development of rural areas and communities. This will not only help preserve our culture and tradition, but also curb rural-urban migration.
Among the many, alcoholism is one. It is silently but definitely destroying the Bhutanese social fabric.
People in the villages do consume alcohol, but I haven't come across problems like the ones in urban towns.
In the past and even today, people drink to enjoy and have fun. But there are no such things as gangs and night outs.
Every shop, restaurant and hotels have the license to serve and sell alcohol. And this is accepted as a norm in our society.
I don't think it's the seller's fault. In fact, customers should control themselves depending on their income.
Are we now accepting heavy drinking as nothing new? Most Bhutanese are reputed to be consuming huge quantities of alcohol during festivals, major events, or gathers.
We use alcohol in all kinds of rituals and ceremonies as an offering.
Alcohol has become a part of our religious lives. We offer alcohol to the deities during rituals and pujas.
Alcoholics will argue that drink is even offered to deities. So why not us, humans? But the fact is, it is just a symbolic offering. That is it.
The appalling level of alcoholism is quite literally a hangover from the past. Is it the fact? Today, some say the effects of alcohol is reaching epidemic proportions, driven by cheap liquor and wrenching social and economic change. Others say it is now being used more and more as a means to escape.
Government should do something to address the problem. There are more bars and people.
It's a good idea to drink a liter just before going to bed. But with youngsters, they don't understand the limit.
We are seeing an increasing number of people resorting to drinking. They can be seen on the streets of Thimphu. You do not have to go far. Especially on weekends, nights, such scenes are common. Many of them already so intoxicated they hardly could stand. Now the point is, drinking is not just an isolated case among youth. The adult population, both men and women, equally consume. Why is this happening? Is it basically a hangover from the past, or is it just the way it is? Change. If it is the legacy of the past, bet it is a lethal cocktail. If it's about modern lifestyle, something's terribly going wrong somewhere. Either way, we are at the losing end. I visited a huge ward in Thimphu Hospital. These men and women were an alcoholic, and this room will be perhaps their last resort.
According to our report, over 100 people die every year due to alcohol. We treat over 2,000 patients for alcohol-related diseases.
As per the result of the survey done this year, 76% of alcoholics are from rural areas. We feel that alcohol consumption is more in the urban areas, but according to the records maintained in the hospital, 36% of death cases are rural population.
Getting divorce, family problems, financial problems, and unemployment are the main reasons for one to spiral into depression and drinking.
Why I started drinking? After I resigned, I went back home. I had nothing. My relatives refused to give me anything. They said I didn't support them when I was in service. Out of frustration, I took alcohol.
When our friends gather, we buy each other in trunks. Before we realize we are drunk, I don't have any particular reason for drinking.
Many just don't want to face these problems, so they drink to escape. But far from escaping their problems, alcohol makes them much worse.
To protect me, to save me, because I am the enemy of myself.
I know alcohol consumption does not help in anything. Doctors advise and warn about the dangers of excessive drinking.
You can see the effects today on society. Crime is getting worse and worse. Muggings are now fast catching on the streets. It is painful, all the more so when habit such as this, alcoholism, carries a stigma as chanze. It is a leap that most young men hanging out on the streets of Thimphu will find it hard to make. Instead, they will remain trapped in a vicious circle of poverty, alcoholism, and violence. We say temperance, but it may well be in the eye of the beholder, or Bhutanese people just don't know how to drink, perhaps.